Hi everybody, just thought I'd do another quick video, a bit of an update. Well, I'm doing great since I decided to go on this transition in life and try to become a better version of myself. My life has vastly improved. It's improved exponentially, faster than I could have ever imagined. Doors are opening for me, I'm getting new opportunities. I've got new people coming into my life that I want to stay in my life, positive people, not negative people. I've got people that shunned away from me, that like disowned me and abandoned me years ago. They're wanting to talk to me again, and I'm embracing it. And I'd just like to say thank you to everybody. And I'd just like to keep my message going that drugs and crime just ruin your life. And if people need to become a better version of themselves and stop wasting time and wasting money and basically wasting your life away doing nothing. I've got a few appointments coming up again next week. I've got my gym membership done. I'm starting gym on Monday with my pal. I went out for a day out yesterday. I bought a West Yorkshire Day Rider, and I just went on bus, and I went from Bradford. I went from my house to Bradford, to Brighouse, to Halifax, to Bradford, to Wibsey. No alcohol, just a few coffees, a bit of tonic water. And I can honestly say I had the best day that I've had in years. I didn't sleep right well last night because I'm still struggling with it, but I don't care. I woke up this morning feeling great, you know what I mean? Happy, bouncing round, did my washing, put my washing out. And I'd just like to, anyone out there who's feeling depressed and anxious, if you've got drugs and alcohol in your life, that is why. If you stop doing what you're doing, I guarantee within a week you'll start to feel better. Within 2 weeks, your till will be ringing, you'll have more money in your pocket. Within a month, you won't even recognise the old you. My mum's so happy now with what I've done. I'm very close to my mum, but I always disappointed her in the past by the way I behaved, and I can see that now. My behaviour was shocking. I grew up, my ambition when I was a kid, I just wanted to be like a bad person. I looked up to drug dealers and criminals, armed robbers. That's what I wanted to be when I was a kid. I didn't want to go to college and study and work. I wanted to be a criminal. And by grace of God, allegedly, I've committed a lot of crimes. I've been arrested for a lot of stuff. Whether I were guilty or whether I were innocent for them crimes that I were arrested for is irrelevant. But by the grace of God, I never got a big sentence. Allegedly earned lots of money doing various different criminal things. And this is why I can honestly say to people, crime's still not worth it. Allegedly, I earned lots and lots of money years ago doing the wrong things. I never got punished for it, but I can still say now, hand on heart, crime is the worst way to go. I wish I'd have done this with my life years ago. If I'd have done this now, years ago, if I'd have felt like I do now, years ago, I'd have everything. I bought my first house when I was 23 years old. I went from being a druggie, horrible little no good person, and I stopped drugs for about 5 years of my life and stopped committing crime. And within a couple of years, I'd saved up enough money to buy my first house. Now I sold that house. I made a load of money, legit money went into my bank. I had like 30-40 grand in my bank profit. Blew it. I bought another house. I made another 20 grand on that. I blew it. And if I'd have been the person that I am today now, if I'd have carried on the right path instead of thinking, yeah, I can go on now and I can start messing about again, I just flattened the full lot of money. I can remember once I flattened thousands and thousands and thousands of pounds in about a month. And if I hadn't have done that, if I'd have been the person that I am today and I'd have carried on that path all them years ago, I'd probably have about 10-20 houses by now. But I'm not going to cry over spilled milk. I didn't do it, and here I am, trying again. But like I say, people, if you're anxious and depressed and you feel life ain't going your way, you need to change. It's not impossible. It's not impossible to change. As soon as I started to decided to start changing. My life's just getting better and better and better and better every day. I've got so many opportunities in front of me now. I can see it clearly. I've got a clear path of what I'm going to do, and I know that I'm going to get everything I want in life. I know I am. I know that if I keep on this path, in a few years, I'm going to be there. I'm going to be that person that I've always dreamed of being. It's drugs and drink. Drugs, drink, hanging around with wrong people, criminality. It's all just false bullshit. Your ego pushes you down the wrong road, and it's not long before you see people getting hurt. The violence that comes along with it, it's horrible. I've seen violence like you would not believe. I'm sick. I got sick of going to funerals and stuff and that. You know what I mean? I just want to live life to the full, and I want my friends to live life to the full. I want the best for all my friends, all my positive friends that are with me. I want the best for them, and I want them to succeed and be the best version of themselves that they possibly can. And I want to help people that are less fortunate, that can't see the right path. And if I can show someone the right path, I might not be able to tell you what to do, but I can tell you what not to do. So yeah, peace out, people. My life is, I'm high. It's like I go out and I breathe in. It's like the fresh air. It's better than cocaine. It's better than ecstasy. It's better than anything. I'm walking around with a spring in my step. I feel like I've lost 20 years off my life just by quitting that old me. That old me that was pushed by ego and just doing things that I thought were right. Like I say, allegedly back in the day when I was earning a lot of money through criminality, I thought I had loads of friends. None of you were my friends, none of you. All you wanted was the hand in my back pocket, so I'd pay you out all night. Where are you all now? All them people that had their hand in my back pocket years ago when I was doing all right. Not one of them, not one single person, not one of them friends is in my life now. The people that are in my life now are all different people. All the old people that just wanted the paper and wanted the lifestyle to sit up all night partying and taking drugs at my expense. None of them are about. They don't give a shit. You know what I mean? If you do go to jail, your mates won't stand by you. You might get a visit while you're on remand. You might get an odd letter, but as soon as you're into your sentence, only person that's going to be coming to see you is your mum. Your mum that you've ignored and not done nothing for. You do everything for your mates. You ain't got time for your family and your kids. You know, your mum and dad sit there worrying about you, wondering where you are, what you're doing, if you're coming home in the morning. Worrying every night, are they going to get a phone call? Don't put your family through that, because them fake mates you've got are not worth it. And if you carry on the wrong path, you will realise that they're not worth it. I've been stuck in by friends. I've had friends stick me in. I could have gone to prison for a long time because of people who I thought were my friends. Criminals. They say there's honour amongst thieves. There's no honour at all. It's all bullshit. So my advice to people is become the best version of yourself and carry on with your life and make your family and your close friends proud of you. Not because of what you've got, because you've got the watch and you've got the car. That's nothing. It don't mean shit. As soon as you go to jail, next man's on your bed. Next man's having your watch. Next man's nicking your car. Next man's trying to find out where all your stuff's hid. So just wake up and smell the coffee. Try drinking a coffee now and then instead of shoveling drugs up your nose and alcohol down your throat. I won't go on too much of a rant now because I've got a busy day. I've got more good things to go do. More good people to go see. So yeah, that's my message, people. Wake up and have a look around you. Just have a look at them people that are sat around you now when you're in a house party. None of them are your mates. They're only your mates while you've got a bag and a crate. As soon as bag and crate's gone, they're up in smoke. So yeah, peace out, people. Spread the love.